this is Hornby R3548 75053. If you remember in an earlier video I showed it was stopping on the track. Contacted Hornby, sent it back to Hornby warranty, and I now have the locomotive back. And we're going to give it a rigorous test pulling a heavy coal train, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. And here you're going to see the loco in the background. We're running it at a sensible speed. There's no, when you test the loco, you don't thrash it round because it's just going to move on momentum. And you will see it's quite a heavy coal train, and just where it's approaching these points now is where it was stopping before, and I had to send it back. And you can see it's beautifully smooth. It's like a knife through butter, and it's pulling a lot of coal. No stuttering. It really is running sweetly. And what you should be doing now is just catching this loco in the distance. And here we come onto the outer bend. So you can see we're not sparing this a rod. And it is just so smooth. Okay, you're just going to catch the loco in the distance. And here we are negotiating a points crossover. And as I say, when you test a loco, nice and slow, lots of weight, because that's when you're going to get the problems. And here's a close-up view of the locomotive going through the points crossover. These are streamlined points, and you can see it runs really nice. And here we are going around the war loop. And you can see what Hornby did warn me of is that the front NEM coupling does catch the steps, and it does a little bit, I must admit. But my radius bends, I only have one radius to part of the track, and I'm not going to run it down it anyway. But if you look, you can see the NEM is just touching the steps. So if you've got really tight bends, it will lose it. And that's just a fact of life. But you can see it runs really nice. Another panoramic view showing R3548, the class 4 MT, going around the war loop. Now what Hornby did warn me of was the fact where I'd put the one of the connection pipes at the front of the loco, it was catching the NEM coupling on the front. So I've left the pipe on and got rid of the front coupling, because it's not something I will very often run backwards anyway. But that was my choice to put the pipe on. Not a fault of Hornby, so warned me of the fault. I made the decision about what we would do. End of. It's always worth, if you've got a problem with a loco, when you're in touch with Hornby's warranty department, is you do a video showing them what's happening. Because not being horrible, 90% of people's problems is their own track and there is nothing wrong with the loco. And if it's a good quality video in landscape mode, they can help and advise you. Just sending a loco back and saying it doesn't work doesn't help yourself or Hornby. Okay, here is a horrendous part of my track, which is a radius 2 onto a radius 2 curve point. This is a test for the loco because of the inertia of the trucks and the tightness of the bend. If it doesn't do it, I'm not going to complain. And you can see it's beautiful. It really is so nice. And you test a loco fairly, you do it at a slow pace, you give it some weight. Superb. Now, as I've always said, you test a loco in both directions. And here we are, we're going through this awful part of my track. Job done. And here we are going around my sensible inner track. And here we are around the widest loop going through the three-way point. And as I say, when you test a locomotive, you run it over all parts of your track and you will see what's going on. It really is a fantastic loco, this. It really is superb. We're really pleased with it. And here we are going in the other direction. And you can see it runs superbly, it really does. And here we go. And you're just going to catch it going around the top. And you can see it runs so nice. And it's always worth, if you've got another loco that's similar, checking your track, check it with a spirit level, because there's no point in sending a loco back and there's nothing wrong with it and it's your track. And here comes the loco down the back straight. And This runs so nice. Okay, we're going to finish up with the dreaded radius 2 curve points test. If this doesn't do it, I'm not going to be upset. Computer programmed would never do it again, as I've often said. And we slow it right down. And you can see a little bit faster. We're pushing it to the limit. We could put it through faster, but we're seeing how slow we can go. It's not coming off the track, but it is very tight. This is a situation. A computer will tell you what will fit into a space. It will not tell you what a loco will do. Slow it down, see how slow we can go. And you can see the front bogies being pushed right round. That's not bad. And do you want to put it back again? And bear in mind, we have locos that will derail on this. And you can see it is so tight. No, Hornby have done a great job with this, fixing this. We are really pleased. And as I say, their warranty department, give them all the information you can. Send them a reasonable video so they can see what's happening. Because a lot of the times it can be your track. It's not helpful to yourself or them if you send them a loco in saying it doesn't work and they run it round their track and they can't find anything wrong. Even if they run it round their track and they cannot find anything wrong and they can see a video of it happening on your track, it's like a car you can take you can have a misfire, the garage gets it and there's nothing wrong with it, yet there still is. So it's helpful to yourself and it's helpful to Hornby or even Bachmann or any other manufacturer. If you can give them as much information as you can in your emails in helping to ascertain and fix a problem you may have with your loco. Thank you for watching. And yes, this loco has come back far better than when I received it. It doesn't stop anywhere. It goes through the tightest part of the track, which is the radius 2 curve point, up from a radius 2, both directions, which a lot of locomotives lose their front bogies. Really pleased. Great stuff. Thank you.